everyone, and this is Vanessa at Degania Aromatics, natural products for spirit, soul, and body. So let's get started. Inside my pot here, I have my melted oils and butter. I have castor oil, olive oil, rice bran oil, sunflower oil, red palm butter, and coconut oil. They're all melted. I'm working at room temperature. So what I'm going to do first is let's get started here. I'm adding my coconut. This is my coconut milk powder. I'm going to add it to my batch here. And we're going to stick blend until we are completely consistent. So it's all incorporated. And next, I am going to, this soap contains some botanicals. So in this jar, I have my peppermint, grounded peppermint leaves, and grounded spearmint leaves. So I am going to separate these from the distilled water. They've been sitting in the water overnight. I want to make sure they're really, really soft. And I'm using 1 gram of each of the leaves. And after I use 1 gram, and the leaves are grounded after I measure them. So we have that. Make sure there's no excess water in here. Get that out of the way. And I'm going to add this to my oils. And then I'm going to stick blend so they can become completely dispersed in the batter. Moving that out the way. Give this a quick stir. I see stuff along the side there. Next, I am going to add in, I have ground, what's this right here? I have ground sea salt soap, which I am going to be using with this blend. So I'm adding my ground sea salt soap in. I'm making sure that as I put it in, that it's all the lumps, as many of the lumps as possible, are no longer here, because that's how sea coat soap gets real hard and lumpy. I'm going to be blending it, but I just want to make sure as much as the hard stuff is out as possible. So I am going to mix this. So I am short 8 grams, about 8 to 10 grams of water. So I'm going to add a little bit of water in here to make up the difference from losing water through evaporation. I didn't lose a lot. Yeah, it's good. Just needed a small amount of water to adjust. Move this to the side. Ooh, move my scales. And put on my goggles. Now I am going to slowly add the lye water to the blend. And I can tell you guys, it smells. It stinks. Because of the salt, I'm telling you, it stinks. It always, whenever you're using tea, it stinks. I forgot to add my ROE, so it's, how many drops do I have? ROE, 8 drops. I'm just adding 8 drops. 1, 2, 3, And I'm stirring this. I'm gonna stir it. And so now I am going to add in my essential oil, my blend. But before I add it in, I'm gonna give it a good shake. I gotta get it to shake because the arrowroot, so this is my essential oils plus some fragrance oils plus some arrowroot. And arrowroot tends to stick to the bottom, which gets on my nerves. But I'm shaking it well, because I find out that stirring it just isn't enough. It needs a good shake. Yes, so I got a good shake there. And I am going to, I'm adding it to my, that's a pretty color. And most of it's out. Yay! Get the last little bit out. Put this to the side. And I'm just going to stir it in. And I only want to get this to very light trace, and I'm going to start to pour it because it will get hard fast. Very light stick blending. Very low. Just till I get to a point I'm comfortable. Everything is all together. And that's about it for it. Doesn't need any more stick blending. Now I'm gonna just start whisking it. And I am working at full water. I think that the soap is thoroughly mixed. So now I'm gonna pour it into my molds. Now I am going to use my scale because my goal here is to try to make sure all the bars are basically the same size. So I will be going back and forth until I fill all the things up, all the cavities up. Smack it again. Oh darn, where's my little spoon? Let me see if I can. Nope, can't do anything. Leave it alone before I mess it up even more, right? Unfortunately, that does happen. Hopefully, in the process of these being heated, I'm gonna put them in some heat for a little while and then take them out tomorrow and let you guys see what the final product look like. So this is Vanessa from Degania Aromatics. natural products for spirit, soul, and body, saying thank you for watching and be blessed. And ooh, darn, I'll come back with another video showing you the final product if I can keep my hands from messing them up. Thank you. Be blessed. We are going to be unmolding a wonderful creation here. So let me do it this way. And we'll start like this and see if I can push it down from here and push it here, push it here. I've let these sit in the mold for a good week. Oops. I want to make sure I didn't mess them up.